So you need a ball today and a mat. So let's get started. We'll be in the middle of our mat, hip width apart. Let's find neutral spine. So feeling the bottom of the ribs, the top of the hips, and the head. All that spine beautifully stacked. We'll start with the ball on the hip. Have an open collarbone. Press the ground away. Think really tall as you breathe in deeply. And then on the exhale, we'll sort of feel the shoulder blades depress and retract as you press that ball into your leg. Breath in, release. And exhale. So staying tall and just pressing and releasing that ball, feeling the shoulder blade on the ball side a little bit more active, and the waist stabilizing the torso. And we'll hold it there. Pressing now, this opposite to the ball side down, we'll side bend and then roll the ball up. So it's like you're a piece of bread in a toaster. Nothing's leaning too far forward or back. You're on that very middle plane, flexing the spine over and then back to the center. Gorgeous. Let's take that to the other side. Ball into the thigh, collarbone open, press the ground away, breathe in and exhale. Press the ball and breath in and out. Reach the ears for the sky, breathing in and out. And last one. And we'll press the opposite foot to the ball down as we slide that spine off to the side. And in the opposite, nothing major, just gently warming up, almost like one of these trees, swaying in the wind. Feeling the side body, getting some length. And we'll hold it there. As we warm up through the shoulders, roll your shoulders back, reach your ears to the sky, feel connection through the feet. We'll have the ball out in front, breathe in, and like a bow and arrow, draw that shoulder blade back behind you and breathe in center and exhale. Bow and arrow goes back and breathe in center and exhale. Reach the ears to the sky. Breath in and out. So feel all of the arms and just the rib cage turns. Keep the hip bones shining like headlights forward. And one more on the other side. Beautiful. Let's start to warm up through the lower body. Feet are in a V. So nothing too extreme with the turnout, but we will place this Pilates ball or oval ball or stability ball underneath just the heels and find connection through the balls of the feet. So big toe, little toe sort of splaying out. You can have palms face one another and energy forward. Shoulder blades feel like they've picked up and pushed out through the pinky fingers. Now breathe in and sink the hips back like you're looking for a chair. As you get to this point, these knees are in line with your shoulders, and think about how those thigh bones are spiraling. Breathe in and out. So feel the balance of the rib cage tipping with the hips back. So whole torso and head moving together if you can. And let's just do 4 more. Breath in and out. Reach for the sky, restacking that spine. Still lots of energy coming out through these hands. Feeling the thigh bones helping the pelvis pick up. And all of the balls of the feet, as well as all those metatarsals pressing down and helping you lift. Last one, breath in and out. And we'll hold it there. So a little bit of footwork. And now let's come to the end of the mat. We'll have the ball just above the knees. Roll the shoulders back and down. Restack that gorgeous neutral spine. And we'll go for a roll down. So nice connection through your feet. Breath in. And on the exhale, turn the ears, and then the upper chest, and then ribs kind of fall into the belly, reaching over the pelvis. You can have a little bend in the knees here if you like, or feel that full length in the hamstring from the start. Breathe in at the bottom. And exhale. Feel the belly scoot back to the spine. Tail goes down first. Press the floor away. Reach tall. Breath in. And out. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Fold forward. Breathing in. And out. And one more time. A little bit speedier for that articulation of the spine down. And then climb yourself out for a full pike or down dog, ears next to arms, heels pressing to the floor, tail to the sky, and hips feel like two hats over the top of your thighs. Breath in, drop the knees underneath the hips, and exhale, back up to pike. Breath in and out. Collarbone broad, ears reach away from the hips. Slight tuck of the tail, and 2 and 1. And let's hold this next one down. Hovering the knees, let's touch the mat and lift. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold about an inch off the mat and squeeze the ball 6 times. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then hold. Have good structure across the back of the shoulders as you exhale, tap. Try not to waggle around. Scoop that belly button back to your spine. Lengthen ears and hips away from each other. Pull your chin up to the back of your skull. 2 and 1. And relax. So we'll come straight down onto the ground into our back extension work. Glue the thighs and the ankles together and both palms over the ball. Drop the ears and find your neutral spine again. So ribs, hips, breathing to prepare, feel length. And then exhale, shoulder blades slide down the back, lift the chest, feel the extensors of the lower back turn on. Breath in, lower. And exhale. Shoulder blades come back, reach the ears away from the tail. Start to sense the heaviness of the pelvis as you exhale. Also, try to pull that belly button off the floor. And we're looking for length in the spine here. 2. And last one. This time we'll go for the exact same move, but pick up your right thigh, very isolated, as you slide the shoulder blades down, pull the belly up, lengthen, hips remain heavy, just picking up one thigh at a time. We're alternating. Breathe out, breathe in, using that ball to control the back body, lengthen the ears away from those toes. Starting to heat up and feel really good. Activating the back body. And we'll call it there. So let's pick up the feet off the floor. Keeping pressure down on the ball. Reach your ears away from your tail. Still drawing the belly button up off the floor. But 2 thigh bones lift out of what feels like your backside being heavy, but your thigh bones being light and floating out and away from you. Breathing in and out. Let's hold this next one up. Try to get the ankles and the thigh bones a bit closer together. Feel deep extension, a little bit of a lift through the chest if you can, and really swim. So experiment with how much thigh lift and lengthen out you can get of both ball and thigh. And breathe. Activate that middle body to balance the length of the bottom and top halves reaching away from each other. Keep the breath alive and flutter, flutter with those feet. Stay in the work for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and relax. Gorgeous. So let's go straight into some side lying work. We'll have our back body in line with the back of the mat, and the arm is long along the back of the mat. Shoulders, try to stack them. Hips but feet and ankles toward the front of the mat. Ball is here in front of your chest. Again, neutral spine where the ribs and the hips line up. Eyes on the horizon. You might want to look at your feet here, but resist the urge. Plant your focal point. And when you're ready, breathe out and just lift that top leg to shoulder height. It's not a great big lift. And as you do, press the ball down. Breath in. And feel that underleg and shoulder press down. A little bit of a lift of the waist. A little bit of a tuck of the tail. And a reaching of the ears away from both feet. And let's hold this one up. And as you exhale, pick up your underfoot. And press the ball down. Feel the belly button sweep back to the spine. So the underleg picks up and away. Breathe in and out. And last one. Rest them both down. So here I actually want the legs to bend and pick up the soles of the feet behind you, but the headlights of the hips are still shining forward, the same with the chest. But as you press the ball down, you're opening up that top thigh. Exhale. Breath in and out. Tail reaching away from the ears. Ribs and front hips keep looking for one another. Same with the back of the head and the pelvis. And 2. A little bit of an activation of the hips. If you sore hips, it feels counterproductive, but this actually fixes them. Doesn't feel like it at the time, but it does as you walk away and feel that Pilates difference. And last one. And collapse those legs down, take them back to the front of the mat. Pressing the ball down, let's take this leg up to knee in line with the hip. And as you inhale, the leg goes out. And exhale, shrink the waist, press the ball, breath in and out. So we're trying to have that thigh, knee, ankle tracking in line with the hip socket that it belongs to. Press the underfoot down, the under shoulder down and hip. Pick up the waist. Keep scooping the belly, pressing out through the ankle. 2 and 1. Beautiful. Oh, a little bit of spicy sharpness in the hips. Ball. Here, we are picking up the upper body and the lower body as one. 2 legs lift. Exhale, roll the ball. Breath in. Exhale, shrink the waist. Really try to feel that middle body sort of shrink the bottom rib and the top hip toward each other. So stay on that side lying plane. Breath in. Help that spine in the neck all the way to the tail by finding that focal point off in the distance. Feel the middle body help you lift And let's hold this last one up. Lengthen the ears away from the feet. Squeeze the waist, press the ball. And 3, and 2, and 1, and relax. Okay, let's go straight to the other side. So body at the back of the mat, ball in front, arm underneath the ear, and feet are stacked with the ankles to the front of the mat. So back of the head, back of the pelvis, one straight line. And when you're ready, press the ball down and pick up that top leg. Breath in and out, and in and out. Pressing that ball and having the headlights of the hips shining forward definitely helps that top hip not to roll backwards, but feel the torso is planted and you've disassociated that thigh bone to lift to shoulder height. Breathe in and out. The water is just so beautiful here. And last one, hold it up, breathe in to prepare, and exhale, pick that bottom leg up and away, breath in, and out, press down on the ball, squeeze your waist back to your belly button. Sorry, your belly button back to your spine as you breath in. Pick that under leg up and away. Slight tuck of the tail, headlights of hips and chest facing forward. And 2, and 1. Awesome. So bending the knees. Let's pick up the soles of the feet away from us. And when you're ready, press down the ball and open up that top thigh bone. Breath in and close that clam. Still feeling that middle body balance, your top and bottom halves supporting you. So pelvis stays neutral, but thigh bone opens up, training it to behave. 2, and 1. And let's relax that down. Lengthen the legs out to that start position. Realign yourself and bring the leg, knee in line with the hip. And inhale, send it out. Exhale, bring it in. Knee, ankle in line with your hip socket, best you can discern. Breath in, press out through the heel. Glue the under shoulder and hip down. Under leg lengthened away and ears away from that. And 3, 2, and let's hold this next one out and collapse it down. Ball to the side of the hip. And when you're ready, we're lifting up the legs up and away from us, rolling the ball down our side. 6, breath in and out. Do your very best to feel the bendiness of the spine. It's kind of like your spine is smiling at the sky. You can press that ball down. 2. And last one, we'll hold it up. You can feel myself grounding into this earth underneath me. Lengthen the ears, legs, sweep the belly button back to the spine. Breathe. Feel a sense of flow and grace, even still in this bracing. And relax. Oh, I just feel so renewed. Okay, let's roll on to the back body. We are going to have the ball above our head, and the back of the hand actually presses down on that ball. feet a little bit out from knees. Check for your neutral spine. So you've sternum, pubic bone, right and left hip, bottom of the ribs. Best you can. Sky's looking gorgeous. Shoulder blades together. Lengthen your ears away from your tail. So V feet. And when you're ready, breathe in to prepare. And exhale, peel that tail up off the ground like a sticker. Feel the torso move into the thigh bones. And come up onto the toes. And then take that spine back down, throat first, tail last. And breathe in and out. Articulate that spine up, plug the backside into the back of the knees. Come up onto the toes. Hold, breathe in. And exhale, throat goes down, chest goes down. Middle body, tail, heels. Breath in, melt into the floor. And exhale, peel that spine up. Feel the control of the body. And as you hold high, almost like the chest has fallen into the belly, but bottom is high up to the sky, feel connection through the balls of the feet. And then take that spine down and lower the heels. One more time, breath in and out. Good, feel the glutes lift and do even work, right and left. Try not to let those thighs get away from you. Keep the V in the feet and the V in the thighs. Toes lifted, press the floor away. Breathe. And come all the way back down. Ready for a little bit of abdominals. So we'll have actually this ball stay here and we go straight into a roll up. So feel length of the toes and the ball away from each other. Breath in to prepare and hover the face and chest. On the exhale, turn the bottom two ribs down, scoop the belly, lift, and feel like that articulation of the spine that you have in the warm-up for the folding forward. It's a little bit the same. As you come back through, tuck the pelvis, right and left hip, look for one another. Breath in, lengthen your body. And keep moving. Brace that belly button back to your spine. Reach up through both hands. Out and over those toes. Breath in. And out. Tuck the pelvis. Pelvis sends through the heels. Lay the spine down. And one more. Turn the bottom two ribs down. Draw the belly in. And hold. Pop that ball underneath I think I've lost an earring. I have. Oh, a little forced break. Okay, back to our normal programming. Okay, so heels over the ball. The control is going to come from obviously your center and your thigh bones staying on par with each other, but let's roll that down, tuck the pelvis, and then palms face one another. Exhale, come straight up into your hundreds. And start to pump the floor. Breath in, 2, 3, 4, and out. So turn the bottom two ribs down. Feel the right and left hip draw into one another. Reach the heels away from you. Feel the belly button almost like an old pinball machine that you'd pull back to launch. And it draws down to the floor. Relax the neck, open the collarbone, press through the hands, pump the arms, circulate that blood. And 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's hold it there. Roll the ball up toward you. I'm really glad it hasn't fallen into the river. Pilates balls don't have to be fully inflated. Actually, it kind of helps that there's a little bit of pliability to it. Okay, really getting amongst nature today. So, ball. Let's start with legs in tabletop. So breathe in, right over the hip socket. Exhale, left joins it. Again, neutral spine. And let's pick up the ball up and over these shins. Breathe out. And breath in. And out. Belly button draws down to the floor. Pick up the ribs and turn them down into the belly. You can also bring those knees a bit closer if you like. And try to keep the thigh bones, the two eyelets of the inner thigh, kind of turned in toward each other. They don't just kind of fall out of your pelvis. There's a sense of structure. And holding up, but let's make a little bit of a part in the C per se. As you dance out your left leg, take that ball behind and swap. So you're drawing an infinity sign or a figure eight. Try to lift that chest to the sky. Right and left hip next to each other, stay even. And breathe. Try to bring that knee up and over the hip socket precisely. And 3, 2, 1. Relax straight between the ankles with that ball. Have the elbows out to your peripheral vision shoulders. Knees into your chest, find neutral spine. Let's go to our spine twist. Breath in 45 degrees away from you. And then exhale, center. Breath in. And out. So the chest shines always to the sky here, but you're twisting and untwisting the lower spine as that thoracic stays planted. It's quite relaxed though, you're not kind of up with shoulders around ears, but pelvis is kind of stamping the horizon that way. She oaks above me are swinging around in the breeze. It's such a pretty Australian day. Breath in and out. And I can feel the inner thighs activate here as well. Gorgeous. Let's hold this sort of bench press like structure as you lengthen the feet to the ceiling. Can you roll that ball between your ankles? Draw the belly button down into the floor. Head long away from the hips. Stay in control. 3, 2, 1. Up, lengthen. Can you draw a corkscrew for me? Little circle. Hips uplifted out of the pelvic sockets. Deep centering of the belly button has gone and planted itself on the South Pole. As the legs reach for the sky, ears are reaching away from the tail and vice versa. Let's corkscrew in the opposite. Woo! I've lost my ball. If that's you, pay no mind. Find reset up, reach, and corkscrew in the opposite. Really reach the legs up, 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 up. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and rest. Beautiful. Okay, it's definitely time to have a little stretch release. So turning onto your side, push yourself up. And I'm actually going to have my back to you for this stretch. So of course, next to the water today, we're going to be like river mermaids. Find your Z sit. So internally rotate that thigh and do your very best to find right and left hip and the spine beautifully stacked. You can pick up your sit bones. This doesn't have to be extreme. It should almost feel like a meaningful organic setup. Ball to this shin outside. Head, chest, hips, chest slightly in front. Arm is up, past the ear, flip it. So you've opened that arm bone out to be kind to the shoulder, and exhale, roll the ball away. Headlights of hips and chest shine forward. Breath in, restack. Squeezing that belly button back to your spine. and 2. Feels lovely. And last one, and hold. Now this bottom rib, turn it down into resting mermaid. Breathe in and out. Eyes and the chest back up, and arm reaches up. And this hip on the ball side, press it forward and turn you and the ball and your rib cage out from behind you. Breathe in and out. And you can stay here, or you can come into the progression where this hand presses down into the floor. Find your start position set up. As you exhale, you're going to pick this hip up and sweep the ball, or moon I'd like to say, up and across your hip and chest, up to the sky, and breathe in and take it across the head, chest, hip, and let's go again. Reach that hip forward, feel that line open up, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and hold that moon out the back. Breathe in and out. And across the face, across the chest, across the hips, and back. Let's go to the other side. It's a quick little 30 minutes today. In turn that thigh, right and left hip. Stack the spine, chest a bit in front of the hips. Reach the eyes up, and the shin side is where the ball is. Other arm out to T, lifts kind of to ear height. Flip the palm, breathe in to prepare. And as you exhale, roll that ball out. Feel this part of you uplift. So the spine flexes off to the side, and breathe in, roll it back. Exhale. And breathe in and back. And last time. Hold, and this bottom rib that's exposed to the sky turns, looks at the knee, resting mermaid. Breathe in and out to that exposed rib. Turn the eyes and the rib cage back to the front, arm lifts up, up, up to the sky. And then hip on the shin side, ball turns with the rib cage too. Swing a look behind you, breathe out. Press that hip forward gently. Breath in and out. Still feeling a sense of like all of the vertebrae being not quashed in any way. And then if you want to come to the progression, push this hand down. Ball comes across the hips, the chest, the face. Press the hip forward, feel the length. Breathe in, take it back down. And exhale, lift. And then of course you can go to the open chest to the sky, shoulder blades together. Everything's uplifted to the sky. Have some gratitude thoughts. Breathe in and out. You can't help it here. It's just so delicious. And then across the face, across the chest, and across the hips. Thank you for joining me by the river for a little bit of mat Pilates.